making his way to the glory ring, please welcome Ben Wallace.
Okay, so now we understand the fundamentals of how to move and keeping our base at all times. Now we want to start bringing a little bit of smoothness and rhythm to it, okay? So it's going to take a lot of energy and going to be real easy for your opponent to see if your footwork is very stompy. Yeah, if you're super tight and you can't really move and you've got no rhythm with your motion. You need a little bit of looseness. So what I mean by that is, let's take example 2 where I'm bouncing, yeah? If I'm bouncing like this and every time I move forward, I'm jumping like this and jumping back. See how it's taken a long time for me to move? I don't want it as slow as that, and I also don't want it as telegraphed where I'm just hopping forward into range and hitting. I want it to be a lot smoother, yeah? Smooth is fast. So when I'm in this motion, I want to think about my feet coming up as little as possible. So if I'm looking to move forward, it's as if you can have a piece of paper under my feet, and that's all the distance I want. So if I'm moving forward into my jab here, I just want nice and smooth here. Pop, moving back. Same here, look. See, it's just loose. I'm loosing my knees, losing my ankles. Nothing's real tight and rigid. I'm not hopping. I'm just relaxing my ankles, relaxing my knees, relax the hips. And from here, you start to tighten everything up as you start to move and get more comfortable with it. But to start with, when you're just learning, just get a little bit looser with it. And just be in motion here. Forwards, backwards. Double the forward, double the back, double the forward. Single, forward, side, side. But you see, I'm not using a lot of energy and I'm just gliding. I'm just gliding across the floor here. I move back, I glide. I move forward, I glide. I don't want to be here and just jumping in like this and jumping back. It's sporadic, and the other thing is, if I'm always hopping like this, it's going to be hard to just switch from motion to punching, yeah? Because I'm moving, I have to reset my base, reset my weight, whereas here I'm nice and light on my feet. I can glide, go straight to punch. Here, punch. Here, motion, evade. Yeah? Now the same if I was looking to step. Yeah, if I'm stepping, when you're first learning, doing it slow and methodical is fine, yeah? Because we have to understand the pattern. So I can go step, 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 step here. But then once I get a bit more comfortable with it, same again, I want to add a little bit of motion to it. I want to get a little looser with it and make it smooth. So if I'm here, I can be in my stance, I've got my base, and I'm just sliding here. Step, step, here. I'm still keeping my base, and when I'm moving in the right positions. I'm not crossing my feet. If I'm moving, it doesn't need to be so slow, because there's going to be times where your opponent's going to move quick, and I'm not going to have the time to go here, yeah? Maybe I'm going to have to be a bit looser, and I'm going to have to glide. Things happen quickly, so that's why it's important we always have our base, and we're aware and we're able to move quickly with it. So you need to be able to move quickly with a tide, yeah? So for example, if someone starts to pressure real heavy forward with punches, but I can't move quickly, eventually I'm going to have to start covering up, and they're going to cover distance quicker than me. Whereas if I'm able to glide a bit more, yeah, I can be lighter on my feet and loose. Someone advances forward, I can just glide and cover distance just as quickly as they can, yeah? So then once you understand the fundamentals of how to move, why we're moving that way, it's then a case of repeating it, repetition, to be able to make it smoother. So then you can glide and you can just move around a lot quicker, but still with purpose.